Hi, welcome to another video of the Game Doctor, where we'll take a look at the game of Terra Mystica, and I give some strategic tips here. I am Schweinemedaille, we're playing on Yucata.de, and it's a game I already played, but this is a replay. I'm playing against Gutemine, and I am the Nomads, as you can see here. This is my player board. And Gutemine is the witches, and we're playing at the beginner variant where the buildings are already set on the map, but some things are random because well, these 5 passing tiles are of course random, and these scoring slash objective tiles are random. So in Terra Mystica you really should pay attention to a few things even before the game starts. First thing, well, what is your own specialty? Yeah, the nomads are not really very special, but they start with 3 dwellings instead of 2, so that's a nice head start. And if they build a stronghold, they can perform a special action, Sandstorm, which makes it easier to expand your network. So that's a good thing to pay attention to. Gutemine, as the witches, can build every time she builds a town, she founds a town, she gets 5 extra victory points, and her stronghold gives her a sort of teleport to forest areas where she can build a dwelling for free on any forest area. So that's good to pay attention to. But there are other things, because these 6 objectives and scoring opportunities are very important in Terra Mystica. And some things, well, you can, for example, see what gives extra points in certain rounds. We play 6 rounds, of course. And in the first round, we see that playing dwellings is 2 extra victory points. It may be a small benefit, but if you pay a little bit attention and you plan, well, this will be a round that I will play many dwellings, that's all right. Or if you don't do it, you have to realize that you miss certain points. No, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but something to pay attention to. But maybe more importantly, it's this right-hand side, because there you can see on this track how you must be to get some bonuses for the next round. So if we get a 4 on this fire track, or 8, then we get 2 times. We get 4 power, and that's a nice bonus. And well, we see that's at the end of round 1, and we also see that red is another time present here, so also in round 5. That means that if I manage to do something about it right now in the first round, I will also get in the 5th round a sort of free extra stuff, because I already invested in the fire track, because you never go down on a track, you can only go up. Same for white. You see here in the 2nd round, white will give some bonus, and also in the 4th round. So that gives me a little bit of focus that on the 1st round I want really to invest, if possible, in the red track, and in round 2 maybe also on the white track, so that I can profit in round 2 and 4. And we see here in the 3rd round the brown track gives coins. The nice thing about this is that it's one advancement is 1 coin, so you don't have to have multiples. Before, for example, 4 white is 1 spade, but 3 white is nothing. But 3 brown is still 3 coins. So the brown one is not really difficult. We don't have to really pay attention to that, I think. But first, the red one, and we have to. We can see here that I already start as the nomads on 1 on fire. So that's great, because if we manage to get a priest in round 1 and we get it on this spot for 3 advancements, then here 3 advancements, then we already are on space 4, and that will gives us 4 power and 2 workers at round 5. So that would really be something that I want in this round, if possible. It's not necessary, but it would be a nice bonus. So let's hit the replay. Gutemine is the starting player, which means I can select one of these passing tiles first. So, well, and I like this one with the 2 free workers and the points for large buildings if you pass. So I will choose that one. And Gutamine chooses coins. Also a solid choice. It's nothing bad with it, but the good thing about the workers is that you also get those points if you build your stronghold. And I want to get my stronghold out as fast as possible, and now it gives me some points. Because you see here that in round 2 building a stronghold is 5 extra victory points. So usually you can say, well, I postpone it 1 round. But I really like the power of my stronghold, so I think I will build it in this round, which means I don't get the 5 points in round 2, but I get 4 points this round because I have the passing tile with the 4 points bonus for strongholds. So that would be very nice. Well, let's we get some income, some coins on things we didn't choose. No, income. All right. Oh, we're a little bit far ahead now. Yeah, we're at move 5. That's a good one. Well, Gutamine starts with a really odd move, I think. She wants to build immediately, and she pays a great many things for that, because 1 spade will cost her 3 workers. And I think that's not a really good move right now, because you need the workers to build large buildings. Well, I have to say something. I guess she postpones deliberately the stronghold for round 2, so she gets the 5 points. So I think that's her thought. But well, if I would do this, I would certainly use this spade for 4 power. You can do it right now, but then you should really first upgrade this to a trading house, and then wait till you get some more power and then use the power to get the spade. Because I think in this phase 3 workers for 1 spade is just too expensive. But okay, she chooses to do this. She builds a dwelling. That's okay, of course. If you do that, you should build a dwelling. I get a free power because she builds a dwelling next to my dwelling, and then it's my turn. Well, I'll just start standard with 1 trading house. It's next to the dwelling of Gutamine, so she gets 1 power. And she would be able to get a spade right now if she scraps some power to get a 2-bowl 3. And then she could really cheap build this dwelling here, because it's not a bad move, but 3 workers spending is just so much. It's I think not really a good idea. Okay, she will now upgrade to a trading house. That's fine. It's next to mine, so it costs not many coins. So that's really a good idea. But you see here a very discrepancy. She has far too less workers and far too much money. You want this a little bit more balanced. It's okay to have more money than workers. You need more money than workers, but still there should be a 1-to-2 ratio or something. And 0 to 16 is just not balanced at all. You can do nothing with it now. So that's really a pity. Not a really solid start for Gutamine, I think. Well, I will put in my stronghold. Yeah, I could postpone it for round 2, but remember, thanks to my passing tile, I will get 4 points for it at the end of this round when I pass. So it's no problem. And I really like the power of my stronghold because I can do a sandstorm. That's great. Okay, I build it. Well, Gutamine already passes. Yeah, that's not really surprising because she has no workers left. So okay, she already passed. I can do some other things. I do the sandstorm, so I can immediately go here. And you have to pay attention regularly. A gray area is very hard for me to terraform, but now with the sandstorm it doesn't matter. I can form each type of terrain to my own, as long as it's adjacent to one of my buildings. So this is okay. I built a dwelling on it. but Gutamine can take some power. Well, she gets indeed the power for 2 victory points. I think that's a solid move. It's 2 victory points less, but you really need the power actions. It's good to get your engine going. So that's a good move from Gutamine. Well, I will sacrifice some power because remember, I want to get the priest because of what I said about this fire track. I wanted to 4 so that I can profit in this round and also in round 5. I did already all the work, and I think it's a really good idea. So I send the priest and I get a boost of 3 steps, and you know that's also good because only the first priest in each track will get 3 advancements. So there's a little bit of race here, but remember I put in my priest here. It will never go back, and you only have 7 priests in your supply, so you have to be a little bit careful with that. But certainly a few priests, 1 to 4, you can easily build in this temple. That's no problem at all. After that, you have to pay a little bit attention. Well, then, yeah, you can see I scored 4 victory points from my bonus card, and I choose another bonus card. We get some income. Oh yeah, I chose a bonus card with a free spade. I like it because spades are very expensive. I get also some money. That's also good. But you will see that I have very little money this round. So for me, it will absolutely be important to take this power move for 7 coins. That will be my absolute priority. Well, we get some coins. You see here, it's not a good ratio. Huh? It's 5 workers, 5 coins. That's not really good. Well, she upgrades. And oh yeah, and she could have taken the coins, but yeah, she really needs the workers. I am really happy with that because she started and she has 4 powers, so she could have easily snatched these 7 coins from me away. But yeah, I saw she has so many coins, it's not really logical for her to take this. So that's lucky for me. I get some power. I spent 1 victory point to get some power. That's great. Well, I will get my spade and terraform something. I really want to get these 3 spots as soon as possible because also a key to this game is founding towns, and you need some different spaces to build towns on, at least 3 if you build your sanctuary in it. So I'll claim just this tile here. Why not this one? Well, I don't want these to connect. I want here a town, if possible, and this to be a separate town, and eventually this to be another separate town. My aim is to build 3 towns. So I definitely shouldn't build here. I don't do that. I use my spade to cover the lava to sand, build a dwelling. I secured my 3 spaces there. That's great. Well, Gutamine gets some power. 3 victory points for 4 power. Well, okay, it's a solid move. I think she has 8 power. She could now spend it for extra workers. She really needs extra workers, and maybe 1 spade also okay for her. But we'll see. We'll see what she'll do. Yeah, I have to admit, maybe she could very well sabotage me. Maybe I should have done this earlier. She doesn't sabotage me, I can tell you already, but it is a risk I'm taking. I should have maybe... Oh yeah, I wanted to claim this. That was it. But if she got the coins right now, that would really be a problem for me. But luckily she doesn't. It doesn't really make sense from her own perspective, I have to say, because she really needs workers, not money. But still, it's a 2-player game, and everything that I don't get is also a gain for the other player. So I shouldn't underestimate my opponent. Well, now I will get the coins. I really need them. I have now a nice ratio between workers and coins. That's just something that always is nice. So something like this, maybe a little extra worker, but yeah, I don't have a choice. I sacrificed again 1 power to do this because I only had 3 power here, as you can see, but I really need the coins, so I'll sacrifice 1 to get it. She will get the workers. That's of course, she really needs the workers. That's very good. That's okay. I upgrade 1 of my dwellings to a trading house. And why do I build it here? Yeah, I hope she declines indeed, because it's 3 victory points for 4 power, and indeed she declines. I could have built the trading house here, but then she could buy for 2 victory points 3 power, and I think she might have done that, so that's why I don't do it. Well, she declines. Gutamina builds a bridge. That's interesting. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, she can is well on her way to build her first town here. So that's okay move. Another would be this one to expand here, but okay, it's good to have an early town. So I think this makes sense. And she is isolated here. She has to cross, and it has to be via bridge because boats are not enough to found a town. So you have to be really connected. So that's a good move, I think. Logical move for Gutamina. Well, I upgrade my trading post because that's also a nice thing. Yeah, I get a favor tile. Well, Gutamina gets some power. She gets 4 power for 3 points, and I choose a favor tile. And this is important because favor tiles. Remember, I wanted to go on the white track, so that's good to choose a white favor tile. And remember, this one gives 3 bumps, which is good, but it gives no other benefits for your engine. And this one I particularly like. You get 2 bumps, so that's technically already 1 worker for free at the end of the round. And we get each single income that follows. We get 4 power for free, so that's really nice to have now. So something I really wanted to do. Gutamina upgrades to a trading house. Yeah, solid move. She's almost at a town. She just needs 2, 3, 6. She needs 1 dwelling somewhere here. Then she's settled for the town. That's okay. I get some power. Oh yeah, I use my my stronghold ability, my sandstorm to go to here. But I have no more workers, so I can't put a dwelling there yet. But that's no problem. I already used my sandstorm. Very good. It saves me a lot of spades because this is black terrain. Very difficult for me to terraform. You see, 2 spades is far too expensive. Should never do it unless, yeah, it's no. You shouldn't do it unless maybe with some 6 power move or something. But really, other means are better. Gutamina goes for a bonus card. And now she gets the 2 workers and the 4 per Stronghold Sanctuary. That's one of the best tiles. And she really needs workers, so it's for her, it's a very good choice. Well, we go to our next thing. I want to get another priest. Okay. Interesting. I burn very much power. You see, I only have 5 left. But I have a reason for that, because now, as you can see, we can send the priest to white, and that's very good because we get some power back. And we'll see. That's very nice. And now with the 6 power income, we get we have already a almost full bowl 3 at the start of the next round. So that's also very good. And I get extra income here. And remember, white is also in round 4 is very good. I already claimed my free spade, so to speak. And I pass, and I get the 6 coins plus an extra coin. I could really use it. You see, there's some balance again in my resources. That's some intuitive way to play this game. Get some 1 to 2 ratio, something like that, 1 to 1/2. Yeah, and just play with it and build some things that you can. Next round, spades give points, and brown track gives coins at the start of new round. So we could focus a little bit on brown to get some free cash at the end of the round. I get some income. Gutamina can again start. She always passes first. And you see my power ball gets full, almost full. So that's why I sacrificed all that power to gain that priest. So I have a nice spending to do. But you see, I can't spend really that much more power because you always at least want 4. And with certain races, you really like 6 because at least because you want to double spades. But I don't need double spades, so I'm happy with 5 or maybe even 4 power in my ball. It's enough for me at least. Yeah, she goes to Terran's base. Okay, I'm sorry. This is a really bad move, I think. She terraforms the space for 6 workers. That's, yeah, and I know why she does it, because it's some extra points in this round, but this is far too expensive. 6 workers down the drain. You should never do it. That would be something for this 6 power action. Then it could be done. But this is a little bit a wacky move. Although she has almost got her a town. That's true. That's true. But yeah, this is not really a solid move. But this is all hard to terraform. I understand. But yeah, then you should really use this double worker. This is not no, this is not okay. Well, I sent a priest to secure my influence on brown. You see, I already got 3 bumps. Blue is a little bit less important. The blue track gives a majority bonus at the end, but you see there's no blue needed here, so I really don't care this much right now. Okay, Gutamina builds the action from the Stronghold. She terraformed to... yeah, that's some nice one. Okay, she the Stronghold allows her to build a dwelling for free on a forest tile, so that's why she doesn't have any workers, but she can still use the Stronghold action, get the town tile with workers. That's a very good choice for her right now. That's really good because now she has some workers left, and she has her first town. That's okay. But now she really needs to focus on the second tile. That's and that should be here. So maybe a bridge to there, or claim these 3 and build a sanctuary. That's also possible. Maybe I would like that best if I were her. But these are also really hard to terraform for her, I think. You see here, yeah, that's really hard. So that's difficult. So maybe a bridge and go further on this side. Then she should be able to found her second town. I really like some coins. You see here, I have a little bit many coins in ratio to my workers, but it's okay. It's okay. Coins are never wasted, I think. Almost never wasted. Okay, she builds another stronghold with the new workers she got. That's a solid move, yeah. But she still has some worker shortage. That's yeah. She spends a little bit too much. Yeah, I spend a lot of victory points now for power. That's sometimes yeah. That's not so easy to say whether that's a good idea or not. Sometimes you just have to play by intuition. I think, yeah, okay, it's good. I will build another dwelling. That's nice. I don't have to terraform because I already used the sandstone, so that's good. Gutamina already passes. She gets some extra points for strongholds and goes for 1 free worker and 3 power. Solid choice, because you see here she really needs that worker income, so That's a good choice. I can do a few turns myself. Special action already again a sandstorm, and I want to go for my first town, I think. And I think I should be able to manage that. Build another dwelling. I think I built another dwelling because I have to at least have an area of 4 tiles. So I have that, but I only have 6 power here, 3, 1, 1, 1. But now I should be able to build an expensive trading house. That's why the money was still good, because you want trading houses for only 3 coins, but sometimes, like right now, there's no adjacency to the opponent, so I have to pay 6 coins. But it's worth it. I get the town, so I really should do it. It's a pity that I don't have the adjacency, but okay. I'll build a town, and I choose the tile which gives me a free bump on every track, which gives me some power. And that means, again, my ball is full, so that's great. And notice I already set here up for my second town, because if I can get this to be a sanctuary, which can happen because this is already one step before that, then I only need 3 tiles an area, and I already claimed them. There's nothing Gutamini can stop to prevent it. Only thing I don't have to do is build here too early, because then it will just get eaten by this town and I don't get another town. So that would be insane for me. Well, I get some extra workers. That's good for the next round. You see here in next round, income plus what I have. I am a little bit short on coins there, but I think still this is a solid move because the 7 coins are already gone. I get a lot of income here with power, so I should spend the power, and then 2 workers is really a good way to spend your power. Workers are never wasted, I think. Then I convert another power for 1 coin. Oh yeah, that's great. I forgot I really needed the workers and 1 coin, because now I can just barely scrape another favor tile out of it, because I upgrade the trading post and I get another favor token, and this one also helps my engine. Now I want, yeah, maybe look, I can get this brown one. Well, okay, it would have been, when I see it right now, it could have been also a good choice to choose brown, because if I did that, then I got extra coins, extra worker, and a power. So maybe in retrospect, that would be a really solid choice to get this favor tile instead. But I chose this one, which is also not bad, because I can get another bump for free each round, including this round. So I chose that one. The blue bumps are really a sort of waste, because I don't need them here, but still it's a majority for how high you're on the tracks at the end of the game, so it's not really wasted. And yeah, now I use that ability to still bump brown 1 step. But okay, I could have been on 7, so maybe, hard to tell which was the best choice. I guess there were 2 solid choices. This one was also really good in this phase. One of the 2 would be great. Well, I pass and I get another fantastic tile with another endgame bonus, and that would be really nice, because I'm planning to build the sanctuary, but I will build it again 1 round too early, because here the sanctuary gives 5 points if I build it a round later, but I really want to found another town, so I think I again build it 1 round too early, missed out on the 5 points, but I get 4 points compensation thanks to this bonus card I chose, so that would be a solid move. We get some refreshments, some coins here, and we get our income. We see Gutamine still has a little bit worker shortage. Money enough, workers not really enough. And well, I get my, yeah, you see with me, it's also many workers. but not so much money. I really need the money. 9 workers, 6 money is not yeah, it's not how you want it. But sometimes it just happens. Uh, well, I guess Gutamina builds a bridge. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think it's a solid move. Yeah. She also really needs the workers, but she can see that I will not spend my power on workers because I already have too many workers, too little money. So I think this bridge is okay. And now she can just build a dwelling here very easily. So that's okay. That's okay. Um, well, I will send my priest to the cult of air. Why do I do that? I want the power boost from 2, so that I have 4 power to build up for this 7 coin. And there's another reason, because now I um, get 2 spades at the end of the round because I'm bumped at 8. I have to pay a little close attention because I already build in 4 priests, and I have 1 in my supply and only 2 left at the priest bank or something. There are not more fixtures left for me, so I shouldn't be too wasteful with them here on the tracks. But I think this is a solid move because I'm at 8 and I needed the 2 power really badly, so that's good. Gutamine uses the Stronghold action. I don't know if I would have done that if I were her, because she could easily just build the Stronghold for 2 coins and 1 worker maybe, but we'll see about it. Because with her special ability, she could also just put 1 dwelling here or there, just somewhere else on the map, and she could easily put paid dwellings here. But okay, she builds dwelling for free. Yeah, she's here. I also do the special action for my stronghold. So I built with the sandstorm. I immediately want a dwelling there. I give her a Gutamine 1 free power. That's too bad, but okay. Because I want here to work on my 3rd town and maybe do this 2nd town here. But I also don't want to forget to expand this, because Gutamine could enclose me a little bit with a dwelling here with her stronghold action, and then she could prevent me from building a town here, and I really want a town, so I have to claim at least 4 spaces somewhere here, so that's why I do this. And I want to be adjacent to Gutamine because of the churches, so I could have terraformed this so that she couldn't build there, but then I'm not adjacent to her, and my trading post would be more too expensive because I really need the money. Well, she builds a trading house. That's great. I get 1 free power. That's also great. Time to spend the power. I really need the coins. Yeah, now I'm back in business with 8 workers, 11 coins. That's great. Gutamina goes for, yeah, that's a good move. Maybe she should have done it earlier because this is her first favorite token. And it's already half game, a little bit late game. And she goes for the 3 white bumps. Okay, that's okay, but I would, I think I would have done this because, well, she gets 3 steps now, but no other benefits. So that's a little bit expensive. For that 1 bump extra, she leaves 4 power at the end of each round. Yeah, I don't know. Would have chosen that differently. I upgrade. I give Gutamine an awesome lot of power if she likes it. But yeah, she doesn't do it. Maybe I would have done it in this case, because then she could easily perform a double spade to claim this land, this black land, because she really needs a 3rd spot here, because then she also can get with the sanctuary another town here. And we'll see that she should have done that, because I will prevent her from building her 2nd town. We'll see about that. She gets extra workers, also good, but remember, if she took the power for 5 points, it would be expensive, but she would have enough for this double spade. So this is a solid move, and she don't have to worry about the double spade for me because it's too expensive for me. So it's logical she takes the workers first. That's okay. But I think she should have taken the power earlier on. I'm going to upgrade. Yeah, you see what I'm doing. I think I'm almost at my second town, and that's because, oh well, now she gets the power, but yeah, that's the problem. It's now power in bowl 2. That's not what she wants. But okay, oh, she gets another, yeah, another favor tile. That's great. Well, I invest heavily in some power. I don't know, 4 victory points for this power. Maybe that's a little bit expensive. Yeah, I don't know if that's really a good idea, but uh, well, yeah. I guess I understand why I did it, because I really want this sanctuary and I need money to do that. Because my sanctuary costs, I guess, 4 workers and 6 coins. Yeah, that's why I want it. Yeah, I understand now. Yeah, I spent that. She gets 3 on the fire. Okay, again, she does not choose for an ongoing benefit. In this case, I can understand because this is not really good for her. The 6 power needed to found a town. But yeah, she could have done this for more money. You see here in the next round, she doesn't have really good income. So maybe I should have chosen this one instead. Um, but she didn't. Or maybe still this one for 2 on white so that she gets an extra spade. But yeah, then she's on 7. So maybe red makes sense. But I would really take this one with the ongoing benefit. Yeah. Okay, then I'll build my sanctuary. I need 1 more money, so I convert and I upgrade. And now I have enough to build another town, found another town, because I only need 3 area for where my sanctuary is built, and it's 3 to 2 power is 7 power. So we suspend the turn. She gets 5 power for 4 victory points. Yeah, she could still have done the double spade, but I guess she doesn't do it. I get a town tile. I'll again go up in every way. And I choose a favor tile. I wanted the money, so I chose this one with 3 extra money. And we'll see, I really needed the money, so that's nice. She again passes and takes a free spade tile. That's okay. But the disadvantage of this is that because she passes before me, she can't take my incredible bonus tile. I want a free spade. Okay, that's interesting. And where do I want to build? Oh yeah, there, that's only 1 spade, so I can make it 2 deserts. Yeah, I think that's a solid move, not really... Oh yeah, and I get a special action. That was my special action here, to move forward in the Cult of Water. Okay. And now I spent a priest here, because I immediately get 4. That's interesting. Then I can spend 3 for 1 worker and 1 for 1 money, so I get a fine income. I get 8 victory points for my amazing bonus tile. And we have to pay attention now, because there's after this round there's 1 more time we can choose these ones, and it would be incredible to get this one again. But that means that I should pass first, because, well, you can say a lot about my opponent, but she will definitely take this tile if she passes first now. So we'll get to that. Then we get our spade bonus for the white thingies, for the white track. She gets 1 spade bonus, and she goes here. Yeah, that's it's okay. It's okay, but it will be in my territory. I don't really like it because I need really 4 spaces here. So maybe I have to prioritize to prevent it. But now I choose my 2 spades to make deserts of these spaces. And why is this? Because these are already towns, so it's no problem to connect them, and then we can score for this because the one with the most complete connected buildings gets 18 victory points. So at the end of the game, this will be very nice if I can connect everything. And there's another reason. I think I could prevent my opponent to found another town here because she will build a sanctuary here, so she needs only an area of 3. But if I build a building here and there, there's no way she can build a sanctuary here, not found another town. So it should be her priority to immediately build something here in the next turn. Otherwise, yeah, she is lost. Because remember, the witches get also 5 extra victory points when founding a town. So it really would be, it's a huge incentive for me to prevent it, but it will be a huge incentive for her to build here and just found that second town. She should throw every priority in it. Well, we get some income. I get some income. You see, now I have a lot of money, little bit less workers. I still have 2 priests, but remember, I already built in 5. So if I get a higher priest income, it's useless because I only can get 2 priests income in each round because I already fixed all the other priests here. Ooh, she builds the workers. That's not so good because really she should have done this immediately. But I understand she is afraid that I will take the workers. I understand it because I already also have 4 power, and if you look at my ratio here, I need workers. So I understand this move, but it will be the killing move because she should have terraformed here with her free spade here. She could have done it. It's just 1 spade away. It's she could have terraformed and immediately built um, one thing. Maybe I would have taken the workers then, but look what happens next. Yeah, I use my power stronghold action to undo her work and immediately build the dwelling. And now it's a little bit nastier for her because look, everything it's a little bit reachable here is a desert, and that's 3 terraforming steps away for her. So that's a disaster. This is really, I think, my winning move because I saw here the priority to for her to not found a town. Still, it's possible for her to found a town if she builds here or here because I didn't build here already, so she could do it. But I made it so much more difficult. She should have just built a dwelling here immediately at the start of this round. It should have been absolute priority. She doesn't need the power via structures. Well, oh yeah, okay. That's one thing. She snatches away the workers and the coins this round. But still the payoff for me is so good. But still, that's also because this is a 2-player game. Because the fact that she can build found the other town is for me so good. And I think I might need a bridge. It will work out that I don't need this bridge at all. But it's a nice bridge because I can just go to the desert here for free. And now I reasonably sure that I can build my 3rd town. So that's, yeah, always keep that kind of things in mind. Well, she builds her sanctuary. I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't really have another choice. I think you should argue, well, maybe start somewhere again with her stronghold action and then expand there and build a sanctuary there so she gets another town with 3 spots. But maybe this, yeah, she was already fixed with these buildings a little bit, so I think I can understand. She will get a step, special action. Oh yeah, I want one step on the Cult of Fire because now I get an extra worker at the end of the round. That's great. She builds with a Stronghold. Yeah, that's a logical choice. It's somewhere near. But she really needs to focus on getting somewhere here one building, because if she managed to do that, claim one of these spots, then she could still found her town, because she needs only an area of 3. So that should be her absolute priority. But she builds another dwelling there. Yeah, it's okay. She doesn't have really the means to terraform right now, so I understand. But next round she should really look out here. I sent a priest just for 1 influence to get to the top. Now I already, a few turns back, I already thought, well, I want this tile, so I will pass early. I'm taking a little bit risk here, but I wanted to spend the priest because I get 2 priests income right now. So I thought, well, maybe Gutamina will still have, she has some very good actions to do. For example, this spade. She should have used the spade to transform one of these deserts back, I think. At least 1 step, and then the next round it will be cheaper. But she doesn't do it. She uses the spade to just build 1 dwelling there. Okay, yeah. Or not even a dwelling, just terraform it to forest. Gutamina should have thought, well, Schweinemedaille will get another turn because he has so much to spend. But nay, I pass to get this amazing tile. Yeah, this is really the key move. She's maybe if she was really competitive, she should have foreseen it and passed earlier, because she really needed that tile herself to get any chance of winning. Well, she moves a little bit on the Cult of Fire. I don't know if I would do this if I were her, because okay, Cult of Fire gives some workers right now. That's okay, but the disadvantage is she could still win the blue advancements, and the red she can't win because I'm already at the top. So that would be an argument to just invest in blue already, but she didn't. But maybe she will eventually win blue also, because I have to found the 3rd town to climb to the top on this track. So that's not easy. She has some time to do it. She gets the coins. Well, not a good choice, I think, because this one gets 3 power, a boat, and 5 coins. So I really would have taken that one. For 1 coin less, you get so many other benefits. But okay, I don't know if she didn't see it or something. We get some income. I get massive workers. Also a nice bit of cash, some priests, and indeed my power ball streams fully loaded. And Gutamina also gets a fair income. Yeah, now it's really the case. What do I want? What do I want? Because I want another town. That's something, but I also want to be very sure she can expand this for any further. Because if she can build on either of these 2 hexes, it's already almost guaranteed that she can found the 2nd town. And that's not something I want, because she can stretch her engine with these tiles, get many victory points, also thanks to her bonus. But I also need, I've calculated it before, I also need this 7 money spot. But I see it's not really her priority maybe, but it should be something that I should pay attention to. Well, I choose to first upgrade this for another favor tile. Maybe if my opponent was a little bit more competitive, I shouldn't have done this, because this is pure point scraping what I'm doing right now, because this move had further not have any priority. It's just extra points because I do it now. Because I choose the favor tile that rewards extra points if I build dwellings. That's this brown tile here. So now each time I build a dwelling, which I'm planning to do here, I get 2 extra victory points. But if I'm honest, my priority should have focused even more on building dwellings here. So my first turn, if my opponent were a little bit more competitive, I should have immediately built a dwelling, for example, here. The second turn here, just make sure she can't expand anywhere. And if I did this for my first turn, I put more pressure for her to immediately terraform this, and then I could still take the 7 coins here, for example, and then upgrade this, and so on and so on. Okay, she builds the stronghold. Yeah. Okay, it's a little bit a big move because I don't get any free power because my bowl is full. Okay, but she should have really prioritized on terraforming this and built a dwelling there, and she doesn't do it. I don't know if she noticed that she could still found a town there, but now I'm making it almost impossible. I take the coins because somehow I see that she's not prioritizing it. Could be a little bit underestimating, but okay. Well, she builds a trading house. It's points trading houses this round. That's all right. But still, oh, she could have built a dwelling here and a trading house, and she had a town. Enough said about that. Okay, I built my dwelling there. And why there? Yeah, then I immediately have a large chain of buildings for this. And next the dwelling will be there. I built my dwelling. It's 2 extra points because of my favorite tile I just collected. She gets some power, she declines. I think maybe she might have given a little bit up right now because I don't know why she declines 2 power for 1 point. She should have absolutely taken it because she could get extra workers, she could get the spade. It would be a double spade even if she scraps another power. She should definitely. I think she gave a little bit up right now, but she played a nice game for the rest of it. But maybe by taking this power passing tile with the points, I think I really maybe broke her spirit a little bit. I built another dwelling for 2 bonus points, and now I really secured that she could never found a town here. So great for me, not so great for my opponent. She upgrades another trading to another trading house. Yeah, it's some points. It's some points. But I've also a trick up my sleeve because I also want to build trading houses for the 3 bonus points. But I already calculated some. If I first get another favor tile and I have plenty of money to do it, I could even choose a favor tile that gets 3 extra bonus points for building trading houses. Look at this, wow. So it's now for each trading house I build, I get 3 victory points and 3 victory points. And notice all my trading houses are on my player board right now because I upgraded some stuff. So, well, that would be insane. Well, she goes to the Cult of Water. Yeah, she should have gotten at least here to the 10 to get the majority bonus there. Because I'm setting this big turns up, I'm really slow because regularly I could have already built a town already here, but I did several other moves to really milk the engine. But the offer should have been that I would lose this track majority because I'm so slow. Okay, she sends a priest. Yeah, she will be in my neck at this one. I build another. Yeah. And I get 6 victory points. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, she doesn't take any power again. She will be chasing me at the blue track, the water track here. Yeah, build another settlement. Here I may make a tiny mistake, almost, because notice that I already have 2 priests in my reserve, and I am almost ready to found another town. She will get a priest. That's nice. I'm almost ready to settle town, but I should have spent a priest first to get 1 bump here, so I could get the priest back with this town tile. But I maybe lost my focus a little bit, because I planned it. I knew that I would want to take this tile for 9 points and a priest. And I knew I had to spend a priest. I really should have taken this step, but I didn't. So I accidentally upgraded, and then I interrupt my turn, and I couldn't undo it because already my turn was interrupted, and you can't go back. I can't unfound my town, if you know what I mean. So now I had to change my plan. It's really sad because this tile is only 5 instead of 9 points, but it gives 6 coins. So I have to compensate 4 points. Well, I built another pure for 6 extra victory points. Another trading post. It's no more use than that. Glutamine passes. Well, I get another influence on the cult of water. I would have been if I did it already there now, with the priests, and then I would already have won this. But now I have to send another priest to do it. But I sort of miss 1 priest now compared to the other situation. But I think I almost compensated it, but now because now I had some coins and workers to upgrade the spade, so that's also 6 victory points that I probably wouldn't have gotten if I didn't take this tile. So that compensates sort of these points. Well, I could still use my stronghold ability, just build this. I would have upgraded the boats if I needed it to get the most buildings, but I noticed, well, this landmass is enough to win this majority, so I don't bother to upgrade my boat. But that would be the regular plan. If it's really tight for the buildings, I would have instead upgraded my boat instead of upgrading the space. We're almost at passing right now. So I converse the power and I pass for 8 points. That was because the incredible bonus card I snatched away. Well, that was the strategic tips for Terra Mystica. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I'll see you on the next video of the Game Doctor. Thank you for watching. See you next time.